Some days I barely had the time, some days I didn't feel like drawing at all, but I drew for 100 days in a row, and so you can do too. Hey everybody, I'm Christina, I have a full-time job and I draw whenever I can, and in the past 100 days I've experimented with showing up consistently, even if it's just for a couple of minutes a day. In this video I'm going to flip through the whole challenge page by page. I'm going to show you how it looked like, to share what I've learned, how I progressed, and hopefully to inspire you to start your own. That's the sketchbook that I used for the challenge. Before starting the flip through, I want to mention the challenge that I actually did. It was a 100 days drawing challenge created by Kesh. Kesh is a great artist and illustrator, and I'm going to put the link to his challenges in the description below. He did a few 100 days drawing challenges throughout the years. He didn't have a drawing challenge for 2025, so I used his last challenge for 2024, but actually it doesn't matter. The whole point is to use his 100 prompts for drawing, and each day to draw each of the prompts. Those are really good for your imagination. They help you broaden your horizons when it comes to drawing and creating some fictional creatures, combining two at first very crazy things into one piece of drawing. So I really recommend trying those. If you feel like 100 days is way too much and you prefer to do 30 days, for example, I have a free PDF with prompts for 30 days in a row that you can use, and I'll also link those in the video description below. They're completely free, so if you want, you can use them. I used a notebook for all my drawings, and I really wanted to keep everything in one notebook so I can see my progress and I can keep track of everything in one place. And the other thing that I really wanted was to limit my mediums to just using pencils. What I had, I used one light pencil for the initial sketch, and then a darker pencil for fine-tuning and creating the final piece. In a few places I used some color pencils. I used mainly red color pencil. Here and there I used yellow, I think, and orange, and I think that's it. I really don't remember, so I might be wrong. Below each sketch I put the date and the prompt that I had to draw. It's gonna be easier for me in the future just to remember what I meant. Some of them was pretty easy to draw. Some of them took me way more time. The initial time frame for the challenge was to draw for at least 6 minutes a day. To be honest, I never drew for just 6 minutes, because if I wanted to draw for 6 minutes I won't be able to create a final sketch. It's just me, maybe some other people may be way faster, but I really needed time to think about the prompt, to gather some inspiration for different objects and how to combine them in order to create my final idea. Those 6 minutes I used mainly for scrolling through Pinterest or thinking about the concept of my drawing. Some of them were pretty difficult, to be honest, to create. Some of them took me way less time. It just depends on the day and how many time and energy I had. Some of them are way more polished. Some of them are just, initial lines and that's it, because I didn't have so much time to fine-tune everything, and I really wanted to add shadows whenever I was able to, because those gave a lot of depth to the sketches. One of the things that I feel like I'm better at during that challenge was to create shadows and highlights, because I had to do that for pretty much every drawing that I did. As you can see here, I drew a personal surf and I just make it like a box figure. I didn't want to create it in a realistic shape, but I did that exercise of drawing figure and I was really happy with that drawing, and it's one of my favorites throughout the challenge. I really like how I approached the mediums and the routine that I created around that challenge, because I drew every evening, maybe just an hour or two before going to bed, because this is when I have more time, and I felt like that is the most consistent time of day that I can spend drawing. And even if I had to spend more than half an hour, maybe 40 minutes, maybe an hour drawing, it was possible at that time of day. And I of course had days when I have just a couple of minutes drawing and I had to squeeze those challenges to 10 minutes, and that's it. For example, I had one drawing that I had to do for basically 10 minutes while I was waiting for a taxi to come and pick me up. You can consider that challenges as a source of drawing ideas for the future. For example, I have one watermelon mask that sounds pretty easy to draw. I even used watercolors in order to represent the watermelon, but the end result was so bad that I was like, oh Jesus, that's the worst sketch of all the sketches that I did for that challenge, but you know, that's it. I wanted to film most of my drawing sessions, but of course, because I didn't have a lot of time to set up everything, I actually shoot just a few of my drawings. And to be honest, not filming actually helped me keep going, because if I had to think about filming each drawing, I had to spend so much more time setting up my desk, and that's gonna stress me out more. So I really didn't want to put that pressure on myself, and I wanted to film only when I feel like I have enough time. And you don't need more time, and you don't need better skills, and you don't need to post it, to film it. You just need to start and to make it work your way, maybe to create your own drawing routine that is going to fit into your day. What I've learned throughout that challenge, I would say I've learned that perfection is far from important when it comes to consistency and drawings. I've learned that your imagination is a powerful thing, and whenever you feel like, oh my goodness, I have no idea what to draw with that prompt, if you spend a few minutes just checking some ideas on Pinterest, you're going to come up with some very original ideas, and that really helped me a lot, and at the end I get results that I didn't expect it. I now feel more confident to draw consistently, just because I finished the drawing challenge for such a long time, and it really boosts your confidence when it comes to, oh, I am able to do that, so I'll be able to do any other tasks that I have to perform in the future when it comes to drawing. So that really boosts your confidence, and whenever you feel like you need some kind of a confidence boost, those type of small tasks that you can put on yourself to create, they can really help you build that artistic mindset that you are able to draw, that you are able to create things, and to actually succeed in such challenges, and to have a lot of sketches or finished drawings that you can post or work further on. Small daily sessions add up to a lot over time. Limited tools keeps things simple and approachable. That was a really huge factor when it comes to drawing consistently. Tracking your work even loosely helps you see improvement. That's why I drew in one notebook, and I kept doing that throughout the whole challenge. I was really happy with the end result, and especially with the last drawing, which was the day 100, when I had to draw myself. That's 100 drawing challenge that I created, and the sketches that I did. Looking back on these 100 days, I would honestly say that it was not about creating perfect drawings. It was all about showing up, experimenting, and learning along the way. And what is the most important lesson that I learned? I would say it's that the progress comes when you make space for it, even if it's in a small, imperfect ways. And the best part is you can set your own rules. For example, it doesn't need to be 100 days in a row, and it doesn't have to take hours every day. You may spend 10 to 15 minutes depending on the time that you have. The most important part is to make it part of your routine, and you are going to continue doing that if you have it in your daily schedule. Just be kind to yourself, and I promise you it's worth it. And I would love to hear what type of challenge you might try. Let me know in the comments what part of the challenge resonates with you the most. If you are on your own art journey, be sure to subscribe for more art-related videos in the future. Thank you very much for spending the time with me, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye!